standing out in the front of the theater. If you got an extra second, I know everybody's got to work tomorrow, but if you got an extra second, please stop by. I'd love to shake your hand. I'd love to meet you. I'd love to give you a hug. I'd like to personally thank you for supporting live, original, independent songwriting here in Dallas, Texas. It means the world to me that y'all are willing to come out on a date night, a nationally celebrated date night, and listen to me ramble and tell sad songs and sad stories. I really do appreciate y'all being here. And again, thanks to Joshua Ray Walker for spending the evening with us. And I've been playing a lot of these stripped down versions. These are the way I wrote the song. I know a lot of them don't sound like they do on the records. That's because I write all these songs sitting on my couch with an acoustic guitar. I believe that if you can't play a song on an acoustic guitar, it's not a real fucking song. You should be able to sit there with a piece of wood, some strings, and some words, and translate the same emotions that you can with a full band arrangement. I travel around with a 6-piece rock and roll band, but all those songs can be simplified down to 3 fucking chords and me telling you the God's honest truth about what I feel, what I think, what I observe. And so if you're into that kind of shit, we have a special tour-only EP of the demos that I made for Things Change. I recorded these on my living room in October, November 2017. These are very, very raw, stripped-down recordings, but we have them for sale if you want to nerd out. I like nerding out on shit like that. So we had 250 of them. I think we got a few left. And if you're into that, great. If not, just stream it on Spotify and get me past fucking Joe Diffie. This is the last song I'm going to play for you. This is a song that means a lot to me. This is the song that gets the most questions from girls at the end of the show standing in line. They say, "Why ain't your kid named Madeline?" Very intrusive fucking question. A lot of answers to that. I wrote this song 3 years before my daughter was born. It'd be really fucking weird to explain to her why I wrote a song about her 3 years before she was born. She'd have a lot of questions. She'd wonder if she was a time-traveling baby. She'd wonder if I had to change her name to protect her from something. She would be wondering if she had an older sister that she needed to look for when she got out of the house. That's why I didn't name her that. I wrote this song in 2015. It ended up on a record in 2016 called Rockingham, which was my solo record. Fuck yeah. I knew that was better than Wolves. I knew it right here. Oh, fuck. But yeah, that whole record I wrote, a lot of people don't know the story behind that record. Rockingham was written, we played a show in Brussels, Belgium, the same night the Paris attacks happened. So imagine the Paris attacks happen, we're mid-set, the promoter comes up and says, you have to stop playing, there's been a terrorist attack at the Rock and Roll Club in Paris. That was 45 minutes away. They didn't know if it was a singular event, they didn't know if it was going to be multiple attacks. So we had to shut down, pack up, and leave. And so we sped back toward the Netherlands, but it turns out the European nation does not like it when 6 Americans in a Sprinter van are driving extremely fast toward the border. So needless to say, we got grounded for 2 days. We got put in a hotel, and they told us to sit there while they figured out if we could continue to tour in Europe. If it was safe to tour in Europe. And so in that 2 days of sitting in that hotel room, I wrote that whole record in that 2 days of just sitting there and thinking about home and the people that I've mentioned in these stories, my dad, my grandpa, my brother, the people that I love, a bunch of dumbasses I went to high school with that are still serving time in the state penitentiary for doing stupid shit when they're 19, that kind of stuff. But I also wrote a song about a daughter that I knew I would one day have, a daughter that I wanted to be able to tell something to just in case the senseless act of violence took me. You know, I wanted to be able to impart on her the stuff that I've picked up over 34 years of wandering this country. So I wrote it down, you know, and it's a lot of folks ask, how did you know you were going to have a daughter? That's simple. Karma is real. And karma is fucking cruel. I knew that if my first child would be a daughter, if me and my wife decide to have another one, it's going to be a daughter. If we have 7, I don't have a brood. I will always be able to field a fucking softball team of gals. And they will all be so morally corrupt just to fucking piss me off. They'll do everything they can to turn my hair gray and then turn it loose. But I'm okay with it. I'm mentally preparing for it now. I'm mentally preparing for around, I don't know, 18 years from now, early 50s. I'm sitting on my front porch. I'm not going to see him coming. I'm going to hear him coming. I'm going to hear taking care of business. played at an uncomfortable volume coming down my driveway. There's going to be a blue Trans Am appearing with a lot of primer on certain parts that shouldn't have a lot of primer. T-tops are going to be out middle of February. He's going to get that motherfucker sideways in my driveway and just leave it there. And he's going to jump out and he's going to run up and say, "Hey, Mr. Barham, I'm here for your daughter." And I'm going to look him in the face and say, "I know, Chad." I've spoke for 25 years about your coming, and now you are finally here. The day of reckoning is upon me. Please take care of my baby girl. He's going to have long flowing hair, a really strong jawline. Might have a big career in pop country music. But that's how I knew I was going to have a daughter. That's how I knew that's who I was writing for. So I wrote a song for a daughter based off of what friends told me, emotions they felt the first time they held their kid, the first time they saw their kid take a step, the first tooth, that kind of emotion. That's what I do as a songwriter. I observe and then I write it down. And I try my best to be as open and honest about it so that you can feel something. A lot of folks who have kids said, that song nails it. They're like, "How old's your daughter?" I said, "I don't have a fucking kid." And they're like, "Wow." And I'm like, "That's just how good I am." But then this past year, I had a daughter, Josephine Pearl. She's 10 months old now. We call her Pearl. She's my favorite thing in the entire world. And singing this song every night means so much more to me now. These words aren't just words that I was trying to simulate friends' feelings. These are words that I mean with every ounce of being that I have. This is for her. And I hope that she doesn't think I'm weird for writing a song about her 3 years before she was born. But this is for y'all. I'm going to leave y'all with this one. And I hope everybody has a safe night. And I hope that I get to catch y'all next time we come back through the DFW area. Thank you so much for being here. This is that love song I was telling you guys I'm going to leave you with. Fucking Happy Valentine's Day. It's raining cats and dogs on the day you were born. Summertime on the Blue Ridge Parkway. Through the scattered thunderstorms and the waves of heat lightning, we carved your name in the pines forever and always. Oh man, Madeline, I feel like there's so much I ought to tell you, but all we have is time. And so tonight I'll just sit right here and hold you. I wish I could tell you that the world is a safe place, but I've seen the darkest side of people. And since the day they put you in my arms and my eyes got lost in yours, I learned that we are taught, not born with evil. Oh man, Madeline, I feel like there's so much I ought to tell you, but all we have is time. And so tonight I'll just sit right here and hold you. Go out and find a boy that doesn't gamble with emotions and looks at you the way your mother looks at me. I hope you wake up every morning knowing you are loved. I hope you make this life whatever you want it to be. You see, pride is as dangerous as it is essential. Most things worth having won't cost you a dime. And never trust a man who does hard drugs in his 30s. The most valuable thing you can give someone's your time. And never be ashamed of the fact that you are Southern.
Those long bows, oh, they're a beautiful thing. And hearing your own voice is the hardest part of singing. But that should never stop you from trying to sing. Old man Madeline, I feel like there's so much I ought to tell you, but all we have is time. And so tonight I'll just sit right here and hold you. Yeah, it was raining cats and dogs on the day you were born. Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you all.